Hi, I'm Mary, and thank you for joining us for Wednesday morning yoga. We're going to go ahead and get your mat out. A couple props are handy to have. Yoga blocks are always good, so if you have some of those. And then a strap, you can use the one from your yoga mat, or anything will work. A flat one is going to be better than a bunchy one. So we'll go ahead and come down to our mats. Comfortable seat of your choice. And remember, it's your practice, so be sure to modify to where your body is at this particular day, this particular moment. Bring our hands to heart center. Press our fingertips together. And go ahead and focus on your breathing. Clear your mind. If you want to set an intention, this is a good place to do so. You can either have a soft gaze or close your eyes. As you deepen your inhalations and your exhalations, snuggling those shoulder blades down your back, stomach to spine, crown of your head to the crown of the sky. And we'll go ahead and interlace our fingers, and as we inhale, reach those arms forward, curling your stomach back toward your spine. We'll exhale, raise your arms and your gaze upward. We'll flow between the two with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Gradually awakening your body. Some movement and some length to your spine. Do two more just like that. And then we'll meet at the top. And release your arms to the side. Bring them on down, and we'll do a few shoulder rolls, loosening up that shoulder carriage. Take them up, back, and down. You're going to reach for your strap. Make sure that it's nice and long past your knees, and as we inhale, we're going to raise it up skyward. Exhale, cactus arms, and you may need to lengthen it to pull it behind your back, engaging all those muscles, those tiny muscles in your back. So we'll flow between the two, inhaling upward, exhaling it down. And you can begin to incorporate some movement into it, finding where your tight spots are. Hanging out, just exploring. Letting it guide you, listening to your body, making some notes where needed. And be sure you try it in both directions. We always favor our dominant side, so get to pay attention and do the opposite one. I never realized that you were so tight till you find those spots. Come on back to center. Go ahead and bring it off to the side. We'll be using that on our legs in a little while. Let's bring our hands to our knees. We're going to begin to make some small circles starting at the base of our pelvis. First one direction. Starting your movements small and gradually increasing them, as if you're inside a bowl, trying to get all of your sides into those inner edges. And then next time you come to the front of that circle, let's go ahead and take it in the opposite direction. Breathing deeply in and out. Letting your breath energize you and guide you. We'll gradually make those movements smaller. Coming on back to center. Let's bring our hands to heart center. We're going to go ahead and release them. Take our hand out to the right, creep those fingers out, keeping our sits bones grounded. We'll lift that left one up and over, stretching out that entire left side, pressing our weight into our right hand. Breathing here, a couple deep breaths. And then on your next inhalation, we'll curl over our front right knee. Exhale, open up. Once again, inhaling, curling in. Exhaling, opening up. We'll come all the way up. This time we'll walk that left hand out. Right one up and over. Stretching out that right side. Breathing deeply. And then on our next inhale, we'll curl forward over that left knee. Exhale, open up. And once again, inhale, curling forward. Exhale, opening up. Come all the way up. Let's go ahead, put our feet in front of us, arms behind us, and we're going to do a few windshield wipers. So we'll place our feet on the outer edges of our mat. Keep our knees first to the right and to the left. Your gaze can go to the sole of your foot. One more on each side. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got some room behind us. Grab the back of your thighs, tuck your chin towards your chest, and we're going to rock back and forth, massaging our entire spine. Taking care to tuck that chin to the chest, protect the neck. Going to rock up to boat pose. You can keep your boat grounded on a sandbar or up. Take our arms in front and inhale to the right. Exhale, center. And to the left, inhale. Exhale, center. Once again, each side. Inhaling and exhaling. Strengthening our core. We'll go ahead and come all the way down. Grab that strap so you have it. Lengthen out your left leg and your right. And we're going to hook that ball of the foot. Raise that leg skyward. So we're going to energize both legs. Hands go on the strap. We're going to inhale. Press that foot into the strap. At the same time, we're going to be pulling with our hands the leg toward us. A few deep breaths right here. And then we'll release that left arm to the side, palm down. You're going to gently guide that leg over to the right, opening up the hip. Pressing that foot into the strap, pulling that leg toward us with your right hand. And then take care to stop before the lower back pops off the mat. A few breaths right here. Letting gravity guide your hip opener. And then we'll inhale back to center. Both hands on that strap. 2 breaths right here. This time I'm going to release that right hand, palm down to the right. I'm going to guide that leg over to the left in a twist. Breathing deeply in and out. And when you get in your twist, go ahead and flip your right palm up. Your gaze can glance to the right hand. We'll inhale and reach. Exhale, release. Once again, inhaling, reaching. Exhaling, releasing. On your next inhale, guide your leg back to the midline. Both hands on the strap. We'll go ahead and bend that right knee. Release that strap. Gently lower that leg down to join the other. Noticing the extra length it feels it's gained with that stretch. I'm going to bend that left knee. Get that strap ready to hook that left foot. And raise it skyward. Energizing both legs. Flexing the feet. We'll pull that leg towards you with the strap. Same time pressing into that left foot firmly. Reaching for the sky. 2 breaths right here. Feeling your energy. Feeling your strength. We'll go ahead and release the right hand to the ground in a T. Gently guide that left leg to the left, opening your hip. Taking care to stop before that lower back pops off. And breathe right here. 2 deep breaths in and out. Let your next inhalation guide you back to the center. Both hands on that strap, squaring your hips. Pressing your foot into the strap. This time we'll release the left hand to the side, palm down, and guide that leg over to the right in a twist. When you arrive, you can shift your left palm upward, and your gaze can go to your left hand. So we'll inhale and reach. Exhale. A little more release each breath. One more just like that. And let the next one, inhale, guide you back. Come to center. Strap with both hands. Go ahead and bend that left leg. And release it all the way down to join the other. When you arrive, bend both knees. Pull the feet up towards your hips. And we're going to take our upper arms on the mat. Can give a little inner rotation of those thighs. We're going to do a little back bend. So we're going to inhale as we press into our upper arms. Raising our spine. Exhale, release. This is a good strengthener for the back. Inhale. And exhale, release the top of your spine first. So when you inhale and rise up, you're going to rise your lower lumbar spine first. As you release from the top, your upper will come down first. So 2 more flows just like that. We're going to hug those knees in toward our chest. Make a few circles, massaging our lower lumbar spine on the mat. And then alternate directions. Coming back to the center. We're going to raise those legs skyward, flex the feet, arms to the side in a T. We're going to go ahead and flex and point the feet, waking up those ankles, those small bones and muscles in the feet. You can roll the ankles and a little bit of love. Let's go ahead and bend our knees, reach our arms, and grab the outer knife edges of our feet. Happy baby. We're going to take our arms, use them to pull our legs down. Same time, press those feet into your hands. And rock a little bit gently side to side. You want to come all the way down. See how that feels on one side and then the other. Need a momentum going there. And come back to center. Let's take our hands behind our thighs, tuck our chin toward our chest, and we're going to rock to and fro. Getting ready to come up into a squat. Make our way there, however you get there. And bring our hands to heart center. Use our elbows. Press our knees open. Dip our head toward our fingertips. Breathe deeply here. And we're going to go ahead and place our hands down on our mat. Put our feet on the outer edges of our mat. We'll go ahead and bend our knees a little. Grab our elbows. Sway slightly side to side. Ragdoll pose. Place to open up your lower lumbar spine. Good cooling pose for the warm weather. We'll plant our hands down, heel toe our feet in about hip distance. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our shins. We'll straighten up, flat back. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Once again, hands on shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Bring up our shoulders, neck, head last. Shine our palms forward in mountain pose. We'll put our weight in our heels, the outer knife edge of our feet, and we'll inhale our arms out and up. Exhale, heart center. And once again, inhale those arms out and up. Exhale, heart center. We're going to heel toe those feet together. I like to have my big toe ball mounds together with a little space between my heels, getting ready for chair pose. Bend our knees, sit back, shoot those hips back, raise the arms up with your gaze, snuggling those shoulder blades down your back. We'll breathe right here, energizing your fingers, your arms. Your next breath, inhale up, come all the way down. Let's plant our hands and we'll step back into plank or hands and knees. Let's go ahead and shoot back to downward dog. Release your head, your neck, your shoulder, and we'll start to pedal our feet out. Breathing deeply in and out. Trying to lengthen our exhalations so they match our inhalations. We'll walk our feet up, coming to hero's pose. So we'll tuck our feet underneath us, stretching out the tops of our feet. Let's go ahead and dip our chin toward our chest. Breathing deeply right here. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our heart center. Couple deep breaths right here. Go ahead and release. We're going to take our right leg forward, getting ready for pigeon pose. So we'll point our right knee toward the right and our foot toward the left. And we'll take that left leg, walk it back behind you. You're going to get ready to come on forward. Gradually, mindfully, and kindly. We'll make our way forward. You can rest on your arms or bring your head down. And we'll breathe right here. Lengthening our stretch. Letting gravity guide us. Couple more deep breaths right here. We'll go ahead and make our way up. Go ahead and bring both legs in front of us and shake them out. Switch to the other side. This time we'll take that left leg, point the knee to the left, take the right one behind us, walk the leg back, creeping it little by little, and then we'll make our way forward. Letting your breath help you in the flow of oxygen all the way to your extremities. Make our way down. And breathe When you get where you're going, just relax. Let your breath guide you. A couple more deep breaths right here. Go ahead and come on up out of it. This time we're going to take that leg to the back. Walk our arms forward. Go ahead and release everything down on the mat. And take your big toe ball mounds together and then roll your pinky edges to the ground. A little inner rotation of the thighs. And as we inhale, we're going to lift up our hands and feet, stretching in opposite directions. Exhale, release. Do that 2 more just like that. Inhaling, reaching. Exhaling, releasing. Let's drag those elbows coming on back into Sphinx. Squaring, opening up our collarbones. We'll walk our hands over to the right side. Let's glance back toward that right foot, pressing into our forearms. Few breaths here. Feeling them fill up your belly and release. And we'll come on back through center and on over to the left side. This time glancing to that left foot, pressing into those forearms, breathing here. And once again, back to center. Let's go ahead and release those elbows to the side. Forehead can come to the mat and roll to the side to side. Give it a little massage. Let's take our arms back by our ribs. Loop those shoulder blades up, down, and back. We're going to come on to tabletop. And then when we arrive, we're going to inhale and dip our stomach down and over to the right. This is like the little cement mixer. So we're going to go in a circle. Inhaling and exhaling. Starting our movement small, gradually building on them. Feeling that suppleness of your spine. Couple more in this direction. And then we'll reverse directions. Explore the opposite side. We'll gradually slow down those movements. Come to center. Let's go ahead and take that right leg back. Stretch out the sole of the foot. So we'll inhale as we come forward. Exhale as we go back. Stretching out that calf. Energizing your arms. And opening up your collarbones. Next time you come forward, go ahead and pull that stomach to your spine. Scissor your inner thighs together and go ahead and lift that leg up. Left arm can come up in balance. Breathing here. One more breath. Go ahead and release. Let's take that left leg back and stretch out the sole of the left foot. Letting your breath guide you forward and back. One more breath. And let's go ahead with your next inhalation. Lift that leg up, shoot it back. This time the right arm can come up for balance, and we'll breathe right here. Go ahead and come on down. Let's turn those toes under. Shoot back to downward dog. This time we're going to take that right leg and inhale it all the way back. Taking care to keep those hips square. We're going to exhale. Pull that knee in toward our chest. And once again, inhale it back out. Bowing our heart. Exhaling. Bring it in. Inhale it out. Let's go ahead and bend that leg. Open it up. Open up your dog, but try to keep the integrity of your shoulders. Then we'll straighten it up. Bring it on down. Let's pedal out, and then we'll switch to the opposite side. So we're going to shoot that left leg back, squaring the hips. Exhale, pull it through. And once again, inhaling up. Exhale, through. Inhale up. Let's go ahead and bend that knee and open up your dog. Breathing here. And we'll go ahead and square it up. Bring it on down, and let's walk our hands up to the front of our mat. Go ahead and bend your knees. We'll come on up one vertebrae at a time. Let's go ahead and step back. Take that right leg and step back into a lunge. Placing our hands on either side of our foot. Then we're going to inhale and bend forward, straightening the front leg. Exhaling into our lunge. Inhale as you bow forward. We'll flow between the two with your breath at your pace. One more, and then we'll meet in our lunge. Let's go ahead and pull that back leg about a third up the mat. Toes pointing out, about a 45-degree angle, getting ready to come up into warrior one. Bend into that front knee. Raise those arms in your gaze. Looking those shoulder blades down. Feeling your energy. Let your next inhalation guide you. Come to warrior two. Let's wiggle out those hips. And then when you're ready, you can bend into that front knee. Taking care to guide it so it doesn't come over the toes. We're going to inhale. Bring our arms up overhead in that aerobic stretch. Exhale. Warrior two. So we'll flow between the two. Inhaling and straightening the front leg. Exhaling back to warrior two. One more just like that. Warrior two. Let's go ahead. Straighten that front leg. Bump that right hip to the back. And reach as far forward as you can. If you can't go anymore, bring it on down. We'll take our right hand on our right ribs. Ready for triangle, unfurling, reaching upward. So inhale and reach. Exhale, open up. Let your next inhalation guide you up. We'll come on back through warrior two. Let's cartwheel all the way down. We'll take that back into plank. And then lower all the way down. Go ahead and fold those arms. Massage that forehead by gently moving the head from right to left. And take those arms, bring them back by your ribs, loop the shoulder blades up, back and down. We'll turn the toes under, getting ready to shoot back to downward dog. So press into your hands, shoot those hips back. Bow forward, release your head, your neck, your shoulder. Breathe deeply here. And go ahead and walk those feet up. Let's take the right one this time in front in our lunge. Placing the hands on either side of the foot. I'm going to go ahead and bow forward. Straighten the front leg. And then inhale into our lunge. We'll flow between the two. Two more just like that. And we'll meet in our lunge. Let's walk that back foot up about a third on the mat. Toes pointed out. Scissor those thighs together and rise onto warrior one. Pressing into the heels, outer knife edges of our feet, as if we're trying to separate the mat with our feet. We'll breathe here. Let your gaze go upward. And we'll let it guide us. Open up into warrior two. Wiggle out those hips. And we'll bend into that front knee, guiding it. Energizing our arms, gazing over our fingertips. We'll inhale, bring the arms up overhead, straighten the front leg. And exhale, back into warrior two, flowing between the two. One more just like that. We'll meet in warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Bump that left hip back and reach as far forward as you can. Bring it on down and take your left hand on your left ribs. Unfurl skyward, reaching upward. Inhaling. Exhaling, opening up. The next one guide you up. Coming all the way back to warrior two. We're going to take that back left foot and step it forward, coming to the front of our mat. And stand strong in mountain pose, Tadasana. Palms shining forward. Tailbone down, stomach to spine. Snuggling those shoulder blades down. Let's go ahead and sit all the way down. Come to a comfortable seat. We're going to dip our chin toward our chest. And then over to the right. So line up your right ear over your right shoulder. Stretching out the left side of our neck. You can take your right hand above your ear just for a little added weight. We're not pressing on it. A little more stretch. If you want to walk that left fingertips out, that'll elongate your stretch. And we'll breathe right here. And release. Get that chin back toward our chest. And then on over to the left. This time lining up that left ear over your left shoulder. Left hand can come up for a little added weight. And the right fingertips can walk on out to the right. Breathing deeply here. Go ahead and release. Bring that chin back toward our chest. Take our legs behind us. Coming to Sphinx. And then we're getting ready for half a frog, reading a book. So we'll bend our right knee. Bring it on out to the right side. We're going to take that left arm, walk it underneath our right. Coming onto our left shoulder. We'll take our hands to the side and then inhale up and over. Coming into our twist. You could take your left hand on your right knee and we'll inhale and reach. Exhale, release. 2 more just like that. And let your next one guide you. Out, up and over. Hands back on your side. We'll make our way to center in Sphinx. This time bend that left knee. Bring it on up to the left side. And we'll take our right hand, walk it underneath our left, coming on to our right shoulder. And we'll take our hands together on the side. And then inhale that left hand out, up and over. This time guiding that left knee to the ground with our right. We'll inhale and reach. Exhale, melt. Once again, inhale, reach. Exhale, melt. Now let the next one guide you out, up and over. Hands meet. We'll come back to center. Let's go ahead and put our hands on the mat. Come on, shoot those hips back. Grab a block if you've got one handy. We're getting ready to do a little dolphin. So you can take your hands just like this. Thumb. It gives you a little squareness. Turn our toes under. Your head can come down to the mat. And then we're going to inhale and shoot those hips back. In dolphin. Strengthening and opening up our collarbones, shoulders. Breathe deeply here, in and out. Go ahead and release those knees to the ground. Come on back into child's pose. We'll drag our arms back along our legs. Flip the palms up skyward. Go ahead and release. Let everything curl in here. Good restorative pose. Breathing deeply in and out. Feeling your stomach feel like a balloon when you breathe in. Filling up when you breathe out. Deflating. Take our hands, walk them up. Let's go ahead and open up our knees a little bit wider. Shoot those hips back. We'll bring our arms forward. So we're going to inhale and creep those fingertips forward. Exhale, pull those arms back. Cactus arms. We'll flow between the two. Inhaling, reaching. Exhaling, opening up, cactus. Two more, just like that. And we'll go ahead. Come on through hands and knees. Come on back to a comfortable seat of your choosing. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Let's inhale our arms out to the side. Exhale, hug, noticing which arm is on top. We'll tip the chin toward the chest, snuggling those shoulder blades down. Once again, inhale out. Exhale, putting the opposite arm on top this time. Go ahead and release. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Bow our chin toward our chest. Getting ready to close out our practice for the day. Taking care to thank yourself for your time, your effort, your energy. We'll raise the crown of our head up. Bring our hands to lotus. And we'll finish with our little hand yoga. I accept. I treasure. I offer. I give thanks. Namaste. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week.